I'm using this one because it's easier. Alright, well, also, I mean, I realized I kind of probably did mine wrong because the sword is slightly bigger than the handle, like because you can see the space here, yeah. So don't do this, okay? This is wrong. Try to get at least out here, like I'd say probably like I guess 2 inches or like an inch. That's not really, yeah, like an inch or 2 inches from the curve. Cause mine, I mean, it's not that bad, but you see the space, yeah. It's not like exactly, yeah. Also, with this, because it's very thin, you're going to need like a thing like for the base to support it. I mean, on her sword as well. So basically, I'm going to use this. You can probably tape or glue this on, I suppose, depending on what you want to do. Again, if you're really crazy about the neatness, you can go with glue. But you just have to be careful because, like I said, this is all cardboard, and then you have the thing about like when you're using it, when you're trying to swing the sword and stuff like that, hopefully it won't come off. You know, you could always, like I said, you can make this a sword sticker as well. And you can make the handle sticker, and then probably instead you could have I don't know if it would be staple, like something like a pin or something like that. You'd stick it like in the cardboard, right? Like in between, like so that you make 2 of this, right? You stick 2 pins or screwdrivers or something like that in the cardboard, and then you press the other piece of this on top, so you won't have the screwdriver showing at the bottom. It will be in between the 2 pieces. So you make 2 or 3 of the same thing, right? And then you push the screwdriver through one, and then you use the same one and place on top of it like this. So it will give you more of strength for the handle as well as for the sword. And then with the 2 pieces of sword, you could stick the screwdriver like in between and then glue it or tape it. It doesn't matter, it depends on what you want. But the screwdriver is just to help give the sword support. I make it mesh stronger with the handle so it doesn't comes off easily. Hopefully that will help. I mean, I know it's a lot, and I don't have all the pieces to show you, but hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to say to you. As you can see, where I add the piece for the base. Again, you can make the sticker. This is just me doing a flimsy version of it. You could actually make the base sticker, you know, because the sword by itself, it's not really going to hold that strong like that, you know. See? So you can use the base to get the base sticker. Mine is thin. I could add one more, but yeah. You can glue this on, and then like I said before, I think it would be better if you did it the way I told you. The other one, when you have the 2 pieces of each, and then you use the screwdriver, and then, you know, so at least the screwdriver will keep it intact while you glue it like this, you know. And then you could use that tape if you want. Although for this, the tape will kind of be, you could probably use it for the creases here, because you're going to use obviously you're going to cover the whole thing, unless you're going to do it in steps. So it's up to you. I think you should get a ruler, right? And then use a ruler to get the center of this. I don't have my ruler, it's downstairs. I know, this is like the worst video, right? I'm so lazy. Anyways, here's a ruler to measure, like, you know, so you can get what idea, like where's the center. And then from the bottom, I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully. You push it through. Because this one is short, I'm not going to use this one. I'm just going to use this one as an example. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to do this, and so you be doing it like the 3 sections here, here and here. So 3, or like I said 2 if you want. 2 would be like, okay. So as you can see, and then like ta-da, it's like magic. Can you see? And then you'll be doing this. Try to get the middle of the board. Like I said, that if it's 2, it'll be kind of easier. And then the type of nail, make sure it's something like this, not the one that I'm using. I'm using this one as an example. Okay. And then see, look at that. Ta-da! It stands up. You can see the handle, right? I mean, like I said, that if you're going to have more than one piece, I think it would be better because it'll be thicker. See, mine is really thin and it doesn't really do much. Like if you have a more of a stronger base, like it would be really beneficial to, you know, the sword. Like if you want to swing and stuff like that. So yeah. This is for piece for the handle, and then what you're going to do is basically, like I said, you know, you have to estimate, see how big you have the sword, so you can get an idea like how thick you want the handle to be. I mean, you can't have the handle bigger than the sword now, you know. So and also hers is really, mine is really, it's kind of short, I guess, because of how the type of cardboard I'm using, and then I didn't really tear a big piece. So if you can make it to the size you want, and then you roll it. See, when you roll it, it's like this. And then what you can do, you can tape it actually. I'm going to really hard. Oh my gosh. Give me a minute. Woo. Okay. Man, that is a lot of work. Anyway, do I need this? I don't want this excess piece, so I'm just gonna cut this off. And then, I'm going to use the tape to hold the you know, the cardboard. See, you can't get the whole sword like that. Right? Also, I should say that you should make the piece large enough, the paper large enough so you can fold it before and then tape it. I didn't, but you can always tape it like that. But like I said, it's going to be wrapped, right? Because her sword has like a cloth, a purple cloth or something like that. So you're not really going to see all this, you know, if you're really concerned about really getting it neat. And then you can always paint or spray paint the handle before you put the cloth and everything, so it won't show either way. This is for the handle of the sword. Like I said, well, you know, as I explained in the beginning of the video, this is why it'd be easy if you cut the handle with the sword. So when you attach it, you know, you'd have something already. It's kind of harder when you have the handle separate, because say for instance you're swinging it or something like that, it can fall off easier. So with the enforcement of the sword handle already, and then you could build on top of that, you know, it'd be really easy. Then you'd have to, you know, try to find some way to reinforce it and stuff like that. The cardboard would be hard to puncture, so I suggest you get something to, like, you know, bore the hole. The stencil will be easier actually, like this. See? And then you can just force the toothpicks. Now I don't know if you'd want to use a toothpick, or because the length of the sword, it would be stronger if you got for girls, you know, you use the manicure sticks, and yeah, the wooden manicure sticks. I think that'll be more efficient. And you can always use a knife to carve it to make it sharper at each end, because it's a piece of, you know, it's a stick basically. So you can make it sharp at each end, and then you could use it, you know, like you stick one end in the sword and then stick one end in the handle, and then you can always glue the top. Make sure you find the strongest glue if you have, or, you know, anything, as long as it works for you, you know, you have to remember that. And then you just force it, the sword, like that. But hold on. Well, if the top of the sword is strong, then you have to do the same thing and bore a hole. Okay guys, yeah, well, I found a stick. I can show you an example. See, this is not a manicure stick. This is actually Well, you can find sticks like these, I think, at the art store, or like I said, Litany Pharmacy. If you know anywhere else that have a craft store, that's fine. They're supposed to have sticks like these. This is, I don't know, this is my aunt's thing. I think it's for noodles or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm very sorry, I'm not that helpful, but yeah. So you can use, I think it should be better if you use the manicure sticks. I mean, I don't know how much it costs, but yeah. And you can see it's really, it's not that bad. But I'll show you. Yeah, so ta-da, there you go. I use the same sticks that I showed you. I use the same one, and then see, it's not that bad. Make sure you can always glue it. Don't just like pull it up, because you can see. You should make sure you use a glue to help reinforce it. And then the top part of her sword is actually thick. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so if you want, since the top part of her stick is really, her sword, I'm very sorry. I'm really bad at this. Anyways, yeah. I'll give an example. Hold on. I'm going to just use this piece. You can always just use like a piece like this, right? Okay, yeah. If the top part of her sword is kind of thick right here, you can always use like a piece of cardboard like this, and just wrap it. So that will again give the hair more like strength, you know. You don't want it to just rip off like me. Look, yeah, you know, you don't want to rip off. So, and then you tape it. I'm going to do that right now. Let's give you an idea. I love tape, man. Come in handy. Funny enough, I didn't want the tape in the beginning. Anyways, okay, I'm going to. You don't have to make it the same size, you know, because remember, you're trying to get the top of the sword to be slightly big.